Well, hello, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. We're back with Autonauts, and we're going to continue our journey on by selecting a new project to start on. And right as I come out, we finished our buttons. Oh, good buckets, we're already making that. So let's just go ahead and do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this guy switched out and put a couple of mods in our new delivery person. And then get this Dalek into transporting something. So give me a second. So I went off and I looked, and unfortunately, our new robots only have about 4 megabytes extra from this guy. So it's not going to be enough to do any more expanding until we get the higher tier of our robot. So our Dalek has a secure job for a little longer. But let's get him started up to do buckets. All right. Now the next thing we're going to want to do is caps. Because if we look up caps, I think they're very easy to do. Yeah, we just need wool. We already have the sheep coming in, so we'll need a spinning wheel and then a hat making bench, which doesn't need electricity. So let's get those two things down. Well, will you look at that? We were already making wool. I guess I should have checked that. So let's get in here and expand this out. And where do I want to do this? We'll just do a big old thing. Uh, we'll have this come over and we'll expand it later. And this should be real simple to set up a bot. So let's pick one. We'll call you Cap. And then it's a 4-to-1 ratio. So you will come over here, grab 4 wool, and then dump it all into here. I guess I could do the same thing. Because at most, we'll have bots maybe that we want to change to. They're going to have 8. So they may just have an extra one. We won't really need to worry. They'll make at most 2. Pick it up, put it in there. We don't got to worry about memory, so just in case there's 2, do that. So do our ifs, ands. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You go ahead and get those made. And we should have enough by the time we've got to come over here and our buckets are finished. It's going to take a long time for our buckets to get done. Because those are a lot harder to be made. So we'll come back and get that. What's going on over here? Oh, okay. So you need to exit out of there. Oh, wait. Yeah, exit out of those. Okay. So they were just holding stuff in their hands because look how much we have. And then are you still fishing? No, because there is no fishing rod over here for you to get. Well, there is something going on with you. Because you need an if and. Did I not set it up? Looks like I didn't set it up for him to hear that. So if you hear took a rod. And then we'll just have to go make a rod. Alright. Let's follow our little fisherman guy coming up. He did that. He shouted. Oh, and our our fishing rod maker was all the way back from where I called him. So yeah, so he heard that from across the world, and now he's gonna go make a fishing rod. Beautiful. All right, there we go. Bucket is complete. And what did that get replaced with? Another hat. Well, we'll have to really start thinking about things now. So you can come on and stop. And come back to here. And let's immediately replace you with our caps. Looks like we've already done a large amount of work going. 32. And how many did we need? We need 50. Yeah, as fast as that's going, we've got plenty of wool. The sheep are a bit of an issue. I might want to go and get 3 more sheep. Let's do that while we wait because, well, let's look at, since we have a hat maker now, party hats or the Cloche hat. Let's see. So this requires us to start cotton industry. And then this one. Same thing. It takes the same exact thing. So since these have been so easy, maybe we should do that. Get that started real quick. And that way we can knock out 2 of them and we've already got a spot together. So I believe I need a scythe. Because first of all, we're going to need some boxes. Alright, let's come up here. Looks like it yields 2. So let's go and get 4 so my little hands can carry them. Alright, and immediately throw them in there. And this is going to be our base, raw cotton. So let's go back and look at cotton. So we need the thresher. Now, do I have one of those or we got to make them? Which we got. Let's set this up a little better. So the first thing we need to do is get somebody to come over here and give us cotton. Cotton processor. So you will simply pick this up until your hands are full. Throw it in the machine until your hands are empty. I'm going to have to stop you. So now we've got cotton seeds and lint balls. Alright, already done with our hats. We're going to need to get on the ball with getting this cotton done. We're going to need you for seeds and you for lint. And let's build those up and we'll get some more on here. So we've got our cotton processor. Alright, now that we have some storage, what do we want to do? I think do we save a bot? Yeah, we save a bot. So pick that up until your hands are empty. And it should be a 1-to-1 ratio, right? Yeah, we got 1 block for that. And then come over and stuff them in there until your hands are empty. But we're gonna actually, let me just grab a weed and train you to then come over here and throw it away. Hands are empty if hands not empty. Will I have enough memory? I think I'm going to have to go and grab them. That's a memory because we first want to throw an if in here. Nope. Maybe we'll save some memory like this. Yeah, we definitely are. Let me go get one. Okay. So basically, if this is less than 80%, or if this is less than 80%, exit repeat. So if the small silo is full, exit repeat. Otherwise, if this, exit repeat. And then this is going to be on repeat. And then the whole thing we're going to put under a repeat. Yeah. So they're going to come in, repeat, get a full stack. Well, let's make sure everything is good. You grab some raw cotton, throw it in the thresher, put it in the lint box. Unless you can't. No, pick it up, right? Pick up the lint. Throw it in the lint box. And if you can't, exit out. Because if your hands are not empty, you're going to go and throw it all away. Okay. Let's just put that in there to stop it. And then we're going to need a cotton seed collector. And you, my fine friend, are simply going to pick up seeds until your hands are full. But go ahead and exit since seeds are really important. And then store it. Yeah. Just do that forever. Oh, but I need to change one thing about you. Exit if you can't find any. Just to keep production going. Now, let's look up, do I need a hole for cotton? You would be under textiles, right? Let's just follow this. You don't plant in regular grass, but you need a scythe. Okay, so now let's get this planted. Cotton planter. You will come and pick up seeds until your hands are full, but exit and then plant in this area. Forever. Easy peasy. Now you're going to need to grow. So we're going to do our fast grow and dance. Fast grow and dance. Fast grow and dance. Fast grow and dance. Alright, my seed maker's having problems because I did not set him to until hands empty. And they're grown. Okay. You, cotton harvester, come and, nope, not there. Get a scythe. If your hands are empty, and harvest all of that cotton. Until hands empty. Now, do we want them to then pick up this cotton and deliver it? I think we can. We'll go ahead and say when you can't do any more, and then stow held item. We're going to want to make sure to put a retrieve there, and then pick up. I don't know why I made that first one so big. There we go. And then pick up until your hands are full, but get out of it if you can. And then deliver until your hands are empty. If repeat, do that. And you can have that. And let's make sure you've got it all there. Alright, first thing's working great. Let's fix you. And go ahead and drop those. Because we told them to exit out of this one, we forgot to tell them to exit out of this one. And that was it. Yeah. Alright. Where's our cotton harvester? You're going to be a while. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some more in here, just so we can get cotton production going. Because now, it's a good thing I made a second hat maker. I did make a second hat maker. Okay, now I gotta remember where you are. There you are. Second hat maker. And thinking about that, we've got another hat maker coming up. So to make that, we're going to need to throw cotton into a spinning wheel. And to make this, we're going to need to throw cotton thread into a crew clothing station. So let's see if we can make those. I already have a spinning wheel. I believe the cotton bolts of fabric need to be on a pallet. So we can go ahead and get the lint started. Alright, you are gonna be cotton thread. And you are gonna come up here and get this. Yeah, we don't need to worry about them getting seeds or anything until your hands are full. But who's not working? Alright, I figured out the flaw in what I was doing. He needs to go and collect cotton a bunch of times, but I don't have the memory for that, and I actually never set up his limiter. So let's go and get a brain. Okay. One brain there, because you're going to need to do that a bunch. If hands empty, right? We've got him picking that up, but stopping if he can't. And so that's his repeat right there. Going in. There we go. You should be fixed. Okay, let's finish this. Cotton thread. Okay, pick up the cotton thread. Do I need more than one? No, just one. Okay, until your hands are full, and come down here and throw it in here. Boom, boom, boom. Until hands empty. Pick up until hands full. Come and throw it in here until hands empty. If and. And this is going to be our bottleneck because we need cotton thread, looks like, for the hats as well as for the bolts. So we're going to get them started early. And then I'm going to need the wheelchair. Let me redesign this a bit before I throw the wheelchair, the spinning wheel in here. So let's bring it out 2 more, and we can just have these set along the sides, and we'll have the rocking chair, whatever you want to call it, right in the middle. You can go right there. Let's set you up for cotton cloth. Look at all these cute little sundresses. Okay, and we need 3 cotton thread. So let's come and get you as cotton fabric. You're going to grab 6 of these. I don't know why I just didn't grab 3 to begin with. Nope, don't want to grab that. I want to grab you. And then cotton fabric. Throw it in there. Something common about rocking in a chair. Until hands are empty, pick up a bolt, but only as many as there, and then throw it in there until hands are empty. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and let these guys work a bit. There we go. Work a bit, just so that we can get a back stock, especially for this thread. I don't want to have to be fighting with them, so we'll let them work for about a minute or 2. Alright, I limited our fabric guy just so we can build up a little more of these, and so that I can get this started. So, what are you called? The Cloche hat. And you are just going to need to get 1 thread and 2 cotton cloth. So pick up that and store it. And then get 2 of these. Times 2. I'll just go ahead and pick up another one. And then retrieve and throw it in here. Oop, went too far. Until backpack empty. Let me throw everything in there, and I realized because I had space in my backpack, it just went to stow held item. So once you've done that, this does go in a small box. So let's set you up for success. Where are you? There you are. Pick up the hat. Put it in the box. Now our if ands. And then what we can do is even set up our other hat maker. So that, yeah. Let me actually look. Would I have the ability? I don't. I think it only adds like 8. Because one thing I could do, this makes the same thing. So I could set them up to go and add this. But I think I'd need like 10 memory. Let me test something out. Alright, so I did some testing. Basically, I could have done the if else like we've done with the cotton. And say, if this is less than 80, then change this to, you know, the Cloche hat, and then they could follow this direction. But then I'd have to exit out and tell them to add the hats to it. So, didn't think about that. I definitely need way too much. So let me go ahead and make another hat maker, because I only have one and I only made one. Maybe I should set up a couple of these. Another hat maker and get this expanded out and set up. And then, yeah. And then we'll make this when this is done. But first, let's go ahead and set up our Dalek. You can go. And there we go. First hat done. So what I think I'm going to do is have you stop. And then get the party hats going. So I don't have competing perspectives. I already put a cloth in there. So let's go ahead. Oh, he's going to come and immediately steal my bolts. Alright, let's just keep this guy running on top speed. Cause we actually need to get this guy going. Okay, so come and grab one of those, store it. Grab 2 of these. Very easy. And then retrieve and throw in here until backpack empty. So setting it up the same exact way. And then pick up a party hat and throw it in there. If and that is 80%. So now you'll go ahead and start to get these going. Let's go over and set up our Dalek. Let's get him set up so that he can at least start to deliver these party hats. Alright, well, I didn't even select it. Okay, we've got hats going on, and that's where we'll call it. So thank you guys for stopping by, and I hope you have a good one.